Alright guys, welcome to another video. I just want to start this one out quickly with a shout out to these guys, Topped On. Now they sent me this a couple of months ago, but I don't want to shout out companies that I don't 100% back the product, and we have been beating the crap out of this jump starter. Absolutely beating the crap out of it. It's been lasting amazing. So many jump starts out of one. And I can't say enough for it. Pardon?
Quick to charge.
Quick to charge. Beat the crap out of it. Jump starting everything from Suzuki to the Patrol a bazillion times. Literally accidentally leaving it plugged in and turned on for hours on end, and it still had enough power So there's one other thing I forgot to mention with my Topped On jump starter, and it's the fact that I can do battery tests with this and see how good my battery is. Regular flooded battery. So what it's telling me is the battery's flat, and that I kind of know because yeah, it's dead. Tiana never drives this car. So I go back. I think I can do a cranking test. So turn off all electronics, confirm, then start the vehicle. Right, so going through the app, we've well and truly established that this thing is a dead battery. Whether it can come back to life or not, I'm not sure. I'm gonna get Tiana to give a crank over now, see if the little Topped On does the job. Straight away. I love this thing. I have been beating this thing up, like I said, guys. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description. You can grab one for yourself. They're really cheap and they work really well. And with the app, it's actually been a bit handy. I've used it on another battery I had to see if it's dead or alive. So it's actually been super handy, and you can save all of your batteries can actually be saved into your app, so you can keep an eye on their lifespan, I guess. So yeah, check it out. But first things first, we don't need to jump start the Chaser here, Hayden's one. But we are going ahead and doing extended Kazama LCAs, and you've already got a Blackheart's knuckle.
Blackheart's knuckles.
So we've already got the Blackheart's knuckles in there. Need to do some tie rod ends
and take out the rack spaces.
Take out rack spaces, and then we'll give him a good ichrometer wheel alignment, and then get on to potentially diagnosing the Patrol. See what's wrong with the rear end of the Patrol in this video. But yeah, we're back, we're in action, we're home, rejuvenated, huge weekend.
Can't stop, won't
Media
stop.
start flowing through. Yeah, it's just been amazing seeing all the pictures and videos of the Patrol coming through. Hope you all enjoyed and watched the last video. Freaking love the Patrol, eh? Like, it is just the coolest thing out. But
can see it, almost see it there.
Yeah, one of my plans was to go hard on building the doing some stuff on the Suzuki, but I just found out just now that the Suzuki trip that I was meant to do this weekend's been canned. So I'm starting to think I may be getting the Patrol ready for Power Cruise.
Oh!
Yeah, that's just come about. So I'm going to hit up Gup and see what we can't work out there. If I can't get out to it. Is your boot full of water?
Yeah.
Spin that around.
I didn't really want to show this. So
there's a few holes in your boot, to be fair.
When I backed into the house, everything sort of lost its seal.
Yeah,
and
I can see that.
Yeah, it's currently running down my arm.
Yeah.
And it's really uncomfortable.
Ugh.
Yeah, brother. So, luckily, over the weekend, Duca was nice enough. Jay Duca, big shout out. You brought a boot up for me. Low standards.
So boot, and he also brought stuff for my JZX as well.
Box of parts.
That Hayden had organised for me, since somebody else couldn't. Not pointing at anyone. You know who you are. So yeah, we now have some sun visors and things I've needed for my JZX for a really long time.
And some little interior trim bits.
Do you know what's pretty cool? I can do this. We did that list. We did that list. So yeah, we'll keep trucking along. I was meant to pick up the Haltech for my S14 over the weekend, or for the S14 over the weekend, and we just ran out. We didn't have time. We ran out of time. So yeah, tons to do. We ain't stopping. It's all happening. Stay tuned.
So as you've just seen, I've just ripped the wheels off just to make it a bit easier on myself. If you look underneath, we might have a little bit of a issue. We are sweating a little bit of horsepower. Mine and Luke's car both do it. We both are in dire need of doing front main seals, but that'll come when money comes. So I've got to open up these boots, get these rack spacers out. So I did have rack spacers and a Black Arts knuckle kit in. So speaking with Chop at Black Arts, he recommends to take the spacer out. So gonna do that first. Whilst I'm there, I'll do my tie rod ends because I've got extended ones of those, because you need extended tie rod ends if you want to run extended lower control arms. So I bought a 25mm extended Kazama lower control arm, and with that your tie rods won't reach. So you get GS 300 tie rod ends, and that gives you all that you need. I do need to buy at some point caster arms or camber arms or whatever you want to call them. I just haven't found a set yet. So that is the goal for today. We'll rip these out, tie rods ends on, lower control arms on. I just wobbled the car a bit more, and we still have water coming out. Whoops. I employed some help.
Yeah, I did it for him. Yeah, give yourself a rip. Yeah, basically just hitting the back of the knuckle there, it just gives you that shock. Oh, use it with a bigger hammer. Oh, you got it, yeah. Yeah, no. Rogie.
So, gonna undo coil over here, and then caster arm underneath here. Hopefully you guys can see that once I get the coilover out of the way, and then get this LCA out. Now, what size do I need? So, old one out, as you guys just watched me struggle do, and these are the new Kazama 25mm extended ones. So they're actually completely cast instead of cut and shut, or cut and welded, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, let's whack these bad boys back in.
Right, I'm not even sure where Hayden got to on his 100, but he did get the front end done and wheel line yesterday while I was out getting a whole sleeve done, tattooed. I'll have to show you guys later in the video my whole arm, but it's a little bit sore. Definitely a bit sore. Goes right up. I may as well show now. It comes right up. So yeah, a whole Japanese themed arm going here. the Samurai and stuff like that. But anyway, controls on the hoist. While we have you in this vlog, we're going to try and work out why we lost drive to the rear end. Hopefully it's something simple. Maybe it's not, maybe it is. We'll find out very shortly. I'm going to get this thing up on the hoist right now. Good jack under it just to get it up that little bit higher so I can get under the rock sliders. Fingers crossed it's something simple and not expensive. Alright, she's up in the air now. She's in gear and that can't move. This side moves a lot. So I'm not exactly sure what I've done. I've also damaged the inside lip of my wheel a little bit. And yeah, the outside a lot. So there's just some stuff we need to work out here. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to drop the diff, which is a reasonably big job in this car, only because a few things are a bit average. I need to probably put new bolts in this Y piece to get this diff out. Yeah, they're a bit spent. So yeah, basically you drop the exhaust out, drop the Y piece out, then I can then drop the diff out and open her up, have a look. I can't remember, I'm 99% sure I shimmed this diff and possibly the shim's just gone bad, but it's weird that one side's locked and the other side isn't. There's no crunchiness or anything, so probably I really just need to open it up and yeah, I guess the hit it copped must have done something to it because yeah, it's mad. So we'll go ahead and start ripping stuff apart. Okay, so decided I would drain the oil because it's kind of a smart thing to do just to see if there's any metal or anything in it. The sump plug, this is one of the GK Tech rear housings, has a bolt on it. That is interesting. Why is there a bolt? There's a bolt missing from inside my diff. Could be good, could be bad. There's not a lot of other... Oh, God damn it. Yeah, there's not a lot of other shrapnel in here, so this could be very interesting. Alright, so we got the diff out. I'm pretty happy I got it done myself. I know Tiana's filming right now, but I got the diff out all by myself, which is pretty mammoth. One of the cooler things is I do have this GK Tech rear hat, which was like only a limited release. And I ended up snagging one, which I love. Sketchy.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Sketchy. You're like, yeah, just hold the camera here and watch you.
I'm like...
I've only hit my tattoo a handful of times, so that's good.
I'm like, you're about to lose a foot.
Oh yeah. Could very much lose a foot doing this. But now is the time I can start.
Is that definitely secure?
Secure-ish.
No. It just moved. What do you mean?
Only a little bit.
Ooh.
But now I'll go ahead, pull all this apart, get the rear hat off. I might pop the half shafts out, see what I can see. But yeah, this whole situation, bit of a bugger, wish it didn't happen. Might pop the half shafts out first and see what. Alright, I might open it up first, since it doesn't want to. Alright, I'll open it up, get back to you guys in a sec. Alright, about to try and rip this hat off. Can you not? Oh, That's not meant to happen. Ugh. Okay. So, I think I found one where one issue is. The one issue, a bolt's missing from this. Splash guard has fallen off my rear hat, which isn't ideal. I cannot see another reason for my half shaft to not be working. It might just be a matter of now when it's here, it feels tight, man. It feels tight, like there's no issue with my freaking diff. Maybe I might just go ahead and end up welding this diff, I think. Just weld it, put it back in, see if it works, and go from there. Because realistically, there's not really, like, it's not spinning unless there is an issue with this half shaft. Diff was in this way, this has to. I have a feeling that oh, that is my issue. Oh, look, my half shaft is chewed up. My half shaft has spun inside the center. That's annoying. That would be the reason. Damn it. That's the expensive fix. Okay. All the shrapnel. All the metal inside. God damn. Damn it. Alright, back in the shed, day 2 now of this video, and I went out last night off camera and got a new center and new half shafts. Look at that. They're not all butchered like mine. So, ironically, I'm going to have to go back and watch one of my old videos where I shim a diff and work out how to do the shims in this and get it all back together, and I'll sort of take you guys along for the ride again. But basically I'm going to start by knocking this other half shaft out. I'm going to pop these off, get the center out, and then get the ring gear off. Basically I want to try and pull everything off in order, so in theory it goes back on in order. So I'm going to clean up some of my mess here on this bench, and it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out fine. I'm going to make it happen. Everything's going to be great. Alright, so I ran into a few little dramas there. Off camera, I actually had to cut one of the bolts out. I'm now hoping that I can get onto this now, potentially get it out. I know when I put it together, I used Loctite. Loctite, no, it's coming loose, thank God. Okay, I thought I was going to become a big problem. Luckily, this is coming out. Yeah, basically I had a bolt that just wasn't coming out, and then I rounded it, which is still an issue because that means I'm down a bolt now. And I have done this here before, so I'm hopefully I can have a dig in my bolt box and find another bolt. That's frustrating. Alright, we'll keep trucking along anyway with what we sort of know. Ground wheel is off. And of course we've got our two separate diff centers, which I should now be able to, just trying to remember, no, there's two screws I need to open. There's two Phillips heads right there. So essentially what I want to do is get my good shim out of that diff and put it into the new one. So I'm going to open this one up, find my shim, put my shim into this diff. I still stand by the fact that you should always shim your Z diffs. They don't like being welded. Anytime I've welded one, they've gone bad. I stand by the whole shimming. Pretty simple. I do have a video on my channel, but I will go through it a little bit now when we're doing this. I'm going to go get a flathead screwdriver so we can smack these out, and then we will open them up and look inside the diffs. Alright, so I'm going ahead now, dismantle these diffs. I've got Tiana coming out to give a hand and help look for a diff bolt. With any luck, I have one left from dismantling another bolt or whatever. I just do keep a massive mix of mismatched bolts behind me, so I'm really hopeful that I've got something in there and I can make it work and won't have another drama, because I didn't even think about the fact that obviously cutting that bolt off, which there was no other choice, would leave me in a situation where then I don't have enough bolts. I was kind of just had to get it done.
So do you actually have one?
Don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yep.
So does it have to have that washer looking thing on it, or can I just put a bolt similar and then you put a washer on?
I actually don't know.
Either.
Yeah.
Can you cut the thread down?
Probably, yeah.
May have found one.
Really? Already?
Actually, I think they're different sizes. The thread looks a couple of bits smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's way smaller. Not even close.
Way smaller.
Not even bloody close. I can't remember where the shims go. Where the shims just go? Oh, the shims just go there. Okay, this is the shim here, guys. So this is the shim right on top. This one, I'll flip it over. Get this off. And this should have multiple shims. Right out of the way. Two.
Hey, where do you find multiple shims? At the beach on Friday night.
So this one's gone significantly worse than I thought. So if you look at a good one, you can see all the threads there. Look at my one. It is absolutely cooked, and that makes sense from all the metal that was in there. So it should look like that. And mine currently looks like that. So you can see here I've got one shim. This one over here has two. So literally shimming a diff is literally just popping this piece off and putting a washer on and then bolting everything back down. Probably easier than welding, honestly. It's a little bit harder when you go to put it back in because everything's pretty tight, but it's a way that works better. The whole failure that I've had is a weird one, but I assume it's just wear and tear, a lot of years of thrashing on this diff, thousands of laps, and a hell of a lot of clutch kicks. So yeah, I'll work out how to get this shim off. So it's gone back together the same way it came apart. I didn't film it, sorry, but yeah, went back in the same way it went apart. There's a shim I have to fix here. Something I have to fix. Shim's sort of come out a little bit, need to get that popped back in. Other than that, we then need to get yeah, another bolt. So I want to take this bolt to a bolt shop and hopefully they can give me one. So I do muck around about dailying the daily. Believe it or not, I do daily the daily a bit, especially when the 85 is a little bit cheaper. And today the Raptor is off at service as well, so I've got no choice but to take the JZX 100, which I am absolutely not mad about. Although I am still waiting for the bushes for the rear end. The company I ordered them off, not stoked. Still another week or so before they come, before I can get this thing working like it should and stop rear steering, which is very, very annoying. But we'll get this situation sorted out in the very near future. We might have some more goodies coming for the JZX100 soon, which is a really cool company, so keep you posted on that. Right, truth be told, couldn't find another bolt at a bolt store. Called up a buddy who does a lot with diffs, and he said don't worry about it. So I have one missing crown wheel bolt. He said it's nothing to stress about. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead now and probably try and slap this thing back in. Got wifey to film for me and maybe put a bolt in. So see if you can do both at the same time. Maybe we'll put the camera down.
Do you know what I just did?
What?
I just grabbed a bowl and a cup from the bin.
Yeah, they're both leaking.
Are they?
So put them back. There's a reason they're there.
Well, no one told me. I just thought it was our dumbass kids. Like, that's
No.
why Scarlett put my car
No,
keys
it's your
in the
adult.
bin.
Is your adult husband that put them in there because they're both
My
cracked.
dumbass adult husband. We didn't say anything.
Yeah. No. This back together. This is good. All right, so we'll start this off with Tiana checking to see if RTV is dry, which is not. Nice one, mate.
I was just staring at it and I'm like, that looks really good to touch. And the
Yeah.
intrusive thoughts won that round.
Wish you did that with other things.
These dirty.
Right, so I'm going to attempt to put this in. You need to get them into, when I put the diff up to the here, these two bolts here. So I'm going to get the diff here, then up to there, and then I'm going to push the front up, and I need you to put those in, just one at a time.
And screw it.
Yep.
Don't you have a jack?
No, I don't have it anymore. It stopped working.
Is there a third side first? This is scary.
Yeah, it is scary. It should be on this end.
Can we just wait until Hayden's on?
No.
Can you get another one of those jacks, please?
Sure can.
Wait, how much should I just commit myself to?
What do you mean?
I gave you permission to get one. What am I looking at? 200 or 2,000? Is that gonna hold?
Oh, stop.
Sorry.
Alright, go. Started?
Huh?
It started? Yeah, go the other side.
Not quite.
Okay, it's probably alright. There we go. You're alright. I think you're all good. Whew.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That it?
I think so.
I'm done?
Huh?
I'm done?
Maybe. Right, diff is back in. I've everything's tight and in. I've actually done some weight savings. I had old handbrake cables and stuff that were in here, so I'm deleting these. These are actually quite heavy. I'm also deleting the rear muffler. I don't know where I put it. Over there. So I'm deleting this whole rear end piece now because I have a firewall. I'm not stressed about fumes or anything back here, and I'm basically dumping just after the diff, so it'll still shoot out the back fine. So I'm about to mount that up now, and yeah, so probably taking maybe 30 to 40 kilos out of the back of this car, which is very good. Yeah, pretty stoked actually. Got new bolts in these bits here. These have been very average for a super long time, so new bolts in that. Greased up the CVs a bit more. Yeah, go ahead and bolt this exhaust back on, and we'll see if we don't have a little bit more sound out of this car, and hopefully it doesn't sound shit, is my hope. I still got to get diff oil, but then otherwise we're pretty much back together. So I'm going to put this exhaust on. I want to hear it first, then we'll go down and get some oil. All right, we're about to get this fired up. Bossy, look at his new haircut. Looks so much like a boy again. He was getting called, unfortunately, this day and age, getting called a girl a bunch, which is weird that people are calling people names, isn't it? So he was getting a little bit hassled, and if you've seen any of his BMX stuff, his hair was constantly here, all over his eyes, so much better now.
And it's getting into summer, and then all the sweat will put it on my face.
Exactly, and it feels good, huh? Yeah, it's not styled at the moment, but yeah. Do you want to jump in and fire it up for me?
Yeah.
So we can hear the exhaust?
Yeah.
You have to climb over the door.
Over?
Yeah.
Why is the door open?
Because it doesn't open. So climb up and in.
I know how to do it.
Yeah. Remember to put your foot on the clutch to start it.
I forgot how to. Which one is the
One on the left.
Is that left?
Yeah.
So the full left?
Yeah, full left. Push your foot all the way in. Yeah, and press the start button. On your left. Left
This
side.
one?
Yeah. Try again. Push foot harder on the clutch. Harder. See that little clutch sign?
Yeah.
And when that turns off, then you can press the button. Now push it all the way in. Now try. No, try again.
Okay.
No, your foot's not far enough on the clutch.
Okay, I'll
So
push
both
it
feet.
up.
Both feet.
Okay, both feet.
Both feet. Put it all the way in your head. Yeah, you might have to sit on the floor to do it. There you go, try now. Hey, you let your foot off the clutch now. Oh, it's a bit louder now. Now that X-Force exhaust obviously did a lot. Wait there, boss. Give it a little rev. No, I won't move. Yeah, well, definitely sounds a bit more like a Z now.
Can I push it full?
Yeah, more? Yeah, you can push it more.
Wait, if I just put it on fully, will it go high?
No, because you're not in gear or anything, so...
Also, doesn't go fast.
Doesn't go to like limiter.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not so quiet anymore. You can turn it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will be easier.
Yeah, turning it off's the easy part. No, you don't have to press anything. You just turn it off. Other side. That's it.
That was easy.
Yeah, that's the easy part. Thanks, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Definitely sounds a bit louder now, so if we end up taking it out to the track, people will actually hear the engine. Maybe I should have done that before World Time Attack. I think I was just scared it was going to sound really bad. Doesn't sound too bad.
Bye-bye,
Definitely can
everyone.
tell it's a VQ.
Bye-bye, everyone.
You can definitely tell it's a VQ, but yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, so I need to weigh this, and I think I'll do it for next video for you guys, but I just cut out a whole bunch of weight out of this, and I've trimmed down the quarters, so when I don't have a rear pod, some dog took them. Took one of my pods anyway.
Rat dogs.
Yeah, some rat dog, and it's like, honestly, it's like $300 or something for a whole new bumper or more. I'm not buying a new bumper right now. I'm not in that position. But if you go on to lukefink.com and buy yourself some of the Patrol merch, that would be super cool as well, and some of the other merch and all that. But I will weigh this for next vlog. You guys will see it. Patrol is ready to go again. I'm undecided whether you'll see me out at Power Cruise this weekend. Yeah, you might see me out there, you might not. But Patrol is now fixed. Diff feels good. Haven't tested it yet as such, but it feels fine. And yeah, it's good. Bloody good, mate. Pardon?
She re-shimmed and everything?
Re-shimmed. All done, mate.
Good.
Mate,
I'll
professional.
leave you alone for a day. Oh, what you do?
Yeah. Done all the diff, cut all the back, all the weight. You and I was going to say we should pick it up and weigh it now. But we're not. Woohoo!
Flashlights.
So Hayden's going to jump in and fire it up.
Oh, can I
What are you doing, mate?
Put my can down.
Yeah, but, oh, I can have Coke.
On the hard
Nothing
stuff.
special. Oh, I'm not. Oh, all the lighting is so cool. Rightio, fire up, son.
Comfy seats.
They are comfy seats.
Ooh! Noise!
No more rear muffler.
Ah!
Yeah, got resonators, but no more rear muffler.
Yeah, right.
It's not too bad.
Nah.
It's definitely going to be louder and a bit more VQ-y, but it's not going to be crazy.
Definitely louder in cab.
Yeah. Well, it'll be bouncing off the wall.
Yeah.
I think it'll be alright though. Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah. Surprised you a bit though. Yeah. Ooh.
I was like,
Ooh.
that's... The worst part is it's still louder than my street car.
It is louder.
It's still louder than my car.
Well, that's not shocking by any means at all. Your car's quiet as hell. Anyway, that's the Patrol. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. See you the next time.